Regards from Arya Institute. In last session, we have seen about the main part, that is a mirror. Now, based on that, in to prepare a mirror, we have to make a one part of the uh, glass should be a opaque. So we have to apply a paint on that particular side, and due to that, it is going to become an opaque object. Now, in a totally different way, refraction, we are going to see about a lens part, where we are going to see a totally different thing. Here we are going to see about a two types of the lens which is widely used in industries. One is a convex lens and another one is called as a concave lens. This is called as a concave. आपको लास्ट टाइम बताया, इट इज लाइक ए अंदर की तरफ जो जा रहा है, को केव मीन्स गुफा. सो केव, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज ना कॉनकेव एंड दिस कॉल्ड एज ना कॉन्वेक्स लेंस. नाउ जनरल प्रॉपर्टी अगर आपको ऊपर से बता दे, इट इज हैविंग ए टेंडेंसी व्हेन एनी रेज ऑफ द लाइट आर कमिंग, they are going to diverge at one particular point. This phenomena is taking place with a convex lens, and if you take a concave lens, then it is having a tendency to make a broaden, to create a rays of the light outwards. So that is called a concave lens. It is a diverging, and this is going to be comes at one particular point. Now how lens we are preparing for that, a uh, technician is preparing. Suppose they want to prepare a lens, they are taking a sphere. Suppose this is having a radius of 5 centimeter, another lens or a sphere which is having a radius of around 7 centimeter. They are taking even part of this, another part from here. Suppose I am considering this as a part A, this is in a part B. If they are arranging like a, this is a part A and ये part जो B है उसको opposite side में लगा देंगे. So they are creating like this. So this is part of A, this is part of B, and they are preparing a lens. So this type of the lens is called है ना convex. क्या बोला जाएगा? Convex lens. Now suppose they want to prepare a concave, they are taking a part, another part is a B part, they are keeping in this side, and they are trying to attach these particular things. So this is called as a B, or you can say this is as a B, and A आपको उल्टा करके लगाना है या B को उल्टा करके लगाइए, and this is called as a normal, where we have to write down O is having a capacity to prepare a principal axis, जहाँ से रेज ऑफ द लाइट आके सीधे के सीधे इस तरफ बाहर निकल जाएंगे. सो दिस इज अ कॉन्वेक्स लेंस एंड दिस ए कॉनकेव लेंस. As I had already told you, all the lens is having a certain capacity. Here I am going to explain you pertaining to this. Suppose I am taking this as a convex lens. If the rays are coming from this particular direction and going to the another plane, another side, so they are going to settle down at a one particular point, and from that it is going to be shifted. So here focal length for this particular part, this lens is this one f1, and this is called 2f1. 2f1 is what? 2 of first focal length, that is equal to the C. So here instead of writing a C, now we are going to use a word that is a 2f1. Same thing for this particular part, that is M to N on this direction. This is a focal length f2. Double of that means a C of this particular part, we will write now as a 2f2. So here the same diagram, it is something like this. ये यहाँ से ऊपर की तरफ गया होगा. So this is called as a focal length for this particular part, and this is called as a center. And if I will take this, then this has been considered as f2, and this has been considered as a center. तो सेंटर के बदले नाउ विल राइट 2f2. This is a correct method to write. Please do not write C over here. Same phenomena if I will change, then for this particular part this is f1, this is 2f1, here it is f2 and this is a 2f2. This type of the things which we have to keep in mind. ये बेसिक है, ये थोड़ा याद रख लीजिए. Based on this they had created lens. Now these widely used and you had seen in your day-to-day life in a magnifying glass with your hand. अगर if a plane surface or a curved, if a thicker in the middle or at the edge, अगर हम टच करते हैं तो ये थोड़ा थिक लगेगा, एट द सेंटर ये थिन लगेगा, एंड एट द एज मीन्स बाहर का तरफ ये थोड़ा थिक लगेगा. ट्रांसपेरेंट मटेरियल बॉडी ऑफ टू सरफेस of which one or both surfaces are spherical from a lens. This means that a lens is bound to be at least one spherical surface, such lens that other surface would be a plane. A lens may have two spherical surfaces bulging outward. Such a lens is called as a double convex lens. इसको क्या बोला जाएगा? Double convex lens. So this particular lens is called as a double convex lens. It is simply called as a convex lens. ऐसे ये हो जाएगा concave when it has been attached in this way. Diverging lens बोलेंगे तो double concave lens भी बोल सकते हैं, and simple language में we can say as a concave lens. A lens, either a convex or a concave lens, has two spherical surface. Each of these surface forms a part of a sphere. These centers of the spheres is called as the center of the curvature of the lens, and the center of the curvature of the lens is usually हम किससे लिखते थे? C. Now here instead of C, now we have to take two different sphere, so having a different radii or maybe a same, so there may be a C1 and C2, C1 and C2. तो उसके बदले हम चेंज करके उसके बदले क्या लिखेंगे? This is called as a principal axis था. So on principal axis, instead of that, we'll write 2f1, 2f2, 2f1 and 2f2. 2f1 is nothing but your c1 and 2f2 is equal to c2. And a imaginary straight line passing through two centers of the curvature of a lens is called as a principal axis. So this particular line from a center is called as a principal axis, which is passing from c1. This is called as C2, or you can say a 2f1 and 2f2. This is the right method to say 2f1 as well as 2f2. The central point of the lens is a optical center बोला जाएगा. The central point of a lens is its optical center. It is usually represented by the letter O. Ray of the light through this optical center of the lens passes through a lens passes through a suffering any deviation. This effective diameter of the circular outline of the spherical lens is called as an aperture. Aperture मतलब वो ऑब्जेक्ट बनाने के लिए जो चीज़ यूज़ किया जाता है, that is called as an aperture. तो we shall confine our discussion in this chapter in such a lens whose aperture is much less than its radius of the curvature and two centers of curvature are equidistant from the optical center O. Such lens are called as a lens with small aperture. What happens when the parallel rays of the light are incident on lens? Now activity के बेस पे यहाँ पे यही समझाया गया है that activity might be learned in standard 9th or 10th. If you will take a one that a convex convex lens, this particular, and if you will collect, यहाँ से sunlight आएगी, and if you will collect at one particular point, it is going to form a image of the sun at this particular temperature point, and due to that all the rays are going to come at f2. Due to that it is going to create a high temperature on this particular part, and that paper piece which he had put, it is going to catch a fire. So this has been given in a activity. So the paper being a burn during that and produce a smoke, that type of the experiment usually you have to do with the help of your teacher's guideline. These rays were converted by lens. Is bright spot that we are getting on the paper is a real image of the sun. So the concentration of the sunlight at a point generated heat, and this caused paper to be a burn. Now let us see about a total types of the rays. After refraction from the lens are appearing to diverge from a point on the principal axis. This point on the principal axis is called as a principal focus of the concave lens. So if you will pass a principal ray from opposite surface of the lens, you get another principal focus on the opposite side. F is usually used to represent a principal focus. However, a lens has two principal foci. Please remember that, two principal foci. Lens is having this, which we are representing as f1 and f2, and distance of the principal focus from the optical center of the lens is called focal length. F is used to represent the focal length. Now based on this, we have to do one activity which we have done, that is a 10.12. Now going beyond that, let us see at the image formed by lens. अगर यहाँ से कोई भी रेस जाता है, this is you have to draw in a dotted line. This called as in a center, this called as in a principal axis. Here when any ray is passing parallel, that three rays which we have learned in a mirror, same, it is going to pass from f2. Rays, first ray, any ray parallel to the principal axis is going to pass through the focus. Same way, second ray, if we learn that any rays passing from a focus, this is f1, any rays passing from a focus, then it is going to become parallel to the principal axis. ये हमारा क्या है, principal axis. So first ray parallel to the principal axis, passing from through F, and passing from F becomes parallel to principal axis. Third, which we had already aware, that जो center है, that is called this particular part, any rays which is traveling from here will going to be pass from here only. So this is called as a ray number 3. Based on this, rays passing through the optical center, through optical center, optical center of a lens will emerge without any deviation. तो यहाँ पे रेस कोई भी टर्न नहीं ले रहा है, फर्स्ट के अंदर विच इज़ अ पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस इज गोइंग टू पास थ्रू द फोकल लेंथ. एनी रेज विच इज पासिंग फ्रॉम ए फोकल लेंथ इज गोइंग टू बिकम पैरेलल टू द principal axis. Any rays which is passing from optical center, as per the Cartesian sign we have learned, it is called as a center. So that same center में से जो pass हो रहा है, it is going to pass through it without any deviation. So we had once again learned ray number 1, ray diagram number 2 and ray diagram number 3. From ray 1, 2 and 3, intersection will help us to get image. Now let us see in your textbook. A ray parallel to the principal axis is passing from the focus. In this particular part, if you will see concave में is a parallel to the principal axis, then it is going to be goes outside. But if you will take an imaginary rays, it is going to come to the point F1. This is your ray number 1. So here it has been written parallel to the principal axis. A ray of the light from the object parallel to the principal axis after refraction from a convex lens passing through the principal focus on the other side of the lens. So this is ray number 1. Now ray number 2. A ray of the light passing through a principal focus after the refraction from a convex lens will emerge parallel to the principal axis. So ये focus में से pass हुआ है and it is going to become parallel to the प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. वेल टेक सेम ये एफ में से निकला हुआ है इमेजिनरी, देन इट इज गोइंग टू बिकम पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस इन अ कॉनकेव इज फॉर ए कॉन्वेक्स. रे नंबर 3, ए रे ऑफ द लाइट पासिंग थ्रू द ऑप्टिकल सेंटर, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस वर्ड, ऑफ ए लेंस विल इमर्ज विदाउट एनी डेविएशन. दिस इज इलस्ट्रेटेड लाइक दिस. इट इज गोइंग टू पास very easily. The ray diagram for the image formation in a convex lens for a few position of the object that we are going to see in a next session. Before that you have to draw a diagram number 10.13, 10.14 and 10.13, 14 and 15, and you have to read this particular part very carefully relevant to the image formation and sign convention. We'll see in a next section. Thank you very much for being with us. At the same time, I am requesting you to please repeat mirror part. So if you have any confusion pertaining to that, so you can tell me on my mobile number 9638229462. Here I am having a WhatsApp number also. This is my WhatsApp number, and you can FB is also there. So you can first prepare this particular part, so there should not be any confusion pertaining to this. Mirror or lens, both are in a interdependent. अगर ये क्लियर है तो इसके अंदर आपको मेजर प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा. सो आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू टू प्रिपेयर मिरर पार्ट बिकॉज आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन pertaining to the image formation by a lens in the next session. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.